Okay, so as you can see, we have like most of the FNaF characters right here. Here from the lore. Only I got these from the FNaF theories. You know, there were some missing, but hey, it's not. It's like whatever. Anyways, let's just start. Arnold runs away from the chronicle. Okay, Arnold runs. Cupcake kills gray person with a hatchet. Okay, already this feels a little bit too. Okay, okay, already. I expected it, it like I expected this, but like this early, this early. Anyways, Roxy finds a canteen full of water. Susie's dog stays at the cornucopia for resources. Sleepy Moon runs. So does Mango, Burn Trap, Helpy, Cassidy, William Afton. Funtime Freddy grabs a backpack and retreats. Puppet finds a bow, some arrows, and a quiver. Glitch Trap finds a bag full of explosives. Dear God. Susie runs away. So is Molten Freddy. Don't ask why he doesn't really have a portrait. Don't ask. Balloon Kid strangles Vanny with a rope. Okay. Sammy Emily runs. So does this version of Helpy, the one with the Y, and Jeremy. Devon throws a knife into Cassie's dad's chest. You don't ask why I named it that. Monty Spears Monty Spears circus baby in the abdomen. Great. Ennard stays. Michael Brooks, Puppet Mayor, and Puppet Mayor work together to draw on the classic animatronics. Damn. Bonnie Kid is unable to convince Lefty to not kill. Pigtail Girl finds a jar full of fishing bait while Yellow oh, Yellow Guy gets fishing gear. Rory catches Funtime Foxy off guard and kills him. Fiona Murray catches a first aid kit and runs away. Fritz stabs Toy Girl in the back with a trident. Why are these already so crazy? Eleanor grabs a shovel. Kelsey takes a sickle from inside the cornucopia. Huh? Bite victim breaks Cassie's nose for a basket of bread. Damn. Blob runs away, so does Ballora. Blonde Kid catches David off guard, killing him, and kills him. Phone Dude, oh god, that looks bad. Phone Dude snatches a pair of size. Fazbear Entertainment retrieve a trident from inside the cornucopia. Glamrock Freddy runs away from the cornucopia. Dreadbear sets an explosive off, killing Fritz Smith, Gregory, and Abusive Dad. Abusive Dad is like Bill, he's Bill. Paper Pals, why did I name it PP? Grabs a shield leaning on the cornucopia. Okay. Shadow Freddy grabs a sword. Michael runs away from the corner. Runs, but but Foxy Bro gets a sickle from inside the cornucopia. I named him literally Michael because, to be honest, he's just Michael. To be honest, plush kid, plush shark kid runs away. Pink guy sets an explosive off, killing the Phantoms, Glitch Bear, BB, and Charlie. I Damn, he killed 4 people on day one. No, before day one. This is the bloodbath. Miss F. Miss Afton runs. Michael Schmidt runs. Missing audience kid runs. Henry Emily runs. EM runs. Andrew, even though he's kind of not real, takes a sickle from inside the cornucopia. Phone guy severely injures the Chica bully and puts him out of his misery. Bro, bro. Fredbear runs away. So does Gabriel and Fiona. Or 104. Glamrock Bonnie rips a mace out of Foxy's hands. OMC runs. So does Fredbear plush and Jeremy. Vanessa, White Tiger, and Springtrap. Yendo throws a knife into RXQ's head. This is revenge. If you don't know, I did like a simulation before this, and Andrew won, and there was some crazy shit happening. Like on here, fucking Cassidy got severely decapitated by burn trap, and and there was a fire event. I didn't record it, but like it was so fucking crazy, and there was and and Andrew won. And by the way, and Henry got the most kills, by the way. So yeah. Anyways, like back then, it was like RXQ killed Yendo, but now he remembered and decided to kill RXQ because he remembers. Laughing guy runs. Bon retrieves a trident. Lizzie A, don't ask why I called her that, stays at the cornucopia for resources. M2 runs away. And Toyshnik grabs a mace out of Grim Foxy's hands. This was more tame than like yesterday's, than like the round I did before that I forgot to record. OMC collects fruit from a tree. Sammy Emily stalks Jeremy. EM explores out. Edwin Murray explores the arena. Andrew and Cupcake work together for the day. Helpy scares. Helpy scares. Helpy scares Foxy bro off. Hold up, it's kind of cold. It's kind of hot in here. Oh God, you're really making me look weird. Hey. Anyways. Yeah, anyways. Yeah. Ennards constructs a shack. Mrs. Afton overhears Blob and Arnold talking in the distance. Blonde kid stalks Fredbear plush. Laughing guy overhears Pigtail girl, Yendo talking in the distance. Bolton Freddy receives a hatchet from an unknown sponsor. Susie's dog makes a wooden spear. Cassie makes a wooden spear. Monty goes hunting. Puppet picks flowers. Michael Brooks defeats Devil in a fight but spares his life. Yellow guy travels to higher ground. Balloon Kid hunts for other tributes. Fazbear Entertainment practice their archery. William Afton makes a wooden spear. Roxy questions her sanity. Bon Bon collects fruit from a tree. Clamrock Bonnie receives clean water from an unknown sponsor. Grim Foxy travels to higher ground. Susie picks flowers. Henry Emily picks flowers as well. Helpy attacks Toyshnik, but he manages to escape. M2 tries to sleep through the entire day. Springtrap receives fresh food from an unknown sponsor. Phone guy questions his sanity. Glamrock Freddy. Glam F discovers a river. Glitch Trap receives a hatchet from an unknown sponsor. Michael Afton, Fredbear, and Paper Pals hunt for other tributes. Phone Dude convinces Kelsey to not kill him, only to kill him instead. Michael Schmidt chases Foxy the Pirate Fox. All the tables have turned. Cassidy, Fritz, and Eleanor hunt for other tributes. Rory practices his archery. 10:04. 10:04 searches for firewood. Ballora collects fruit from a tree. Puppet Mare dies from thirst. Freddy discovers a cave. Burn Trap runs away from Plush Trap Kid. Oh god. This is less accurate to the lore than the previous simulation I did. So when I just record shit, it's less accurate to the lore, I guess. Vanessa makes a slingshot. Fiona Murray bite victim and Jeremy Fitzgerald hunt for other tributes. White Tiger, Lefty, Shadow Freddy, and Pink Guy hunt for other tributes. Oh god. Missing audience kid receives an explosive from an unknown sponsor. He's got his bottom. Oh god. Oh god, this might be. Oh no, oh god. Sleepy Moon stalks Mangle. Gabriel discovers a river. Lizzie A hunts for other tributes. Dreadbear discovers a cave. Wait, there was 20 deaths? I wasn't really paying attention, I guess. Well, that's still a lot, though. Okay, first night. Okay, so the first night might not be that bad so far, so let's pray that it's not that bad. Roxy screams for help already, that's bad. BB starts a fire. We're gonna call Bob. B minus B starts a fire. Helpy quietly hums. Springtrap tends to his wounds. Blob destroys Ballora's supplies while she is asleep. Birdtrap receives medical supplies from an unknown sponsor. Arnold begs for M2 to kill him. It refuses, keeping Arnold alive. God. What the? Why would you refuse? You did that back then, bro. Like, why now? Why not now? You wanna make him suffer? He's already suffering, bro. Eleanor thinks about home. Edwin Murray receives medical supplies. Medical supplies, I guess. Yendo and Jeremy Fitzgerald talk about the tribute still alive. This fucking gif is so fucking funny, by the way. Look, look at fucking Fredbear Plush just looking around. Still though, Sleepy Moon ambushes Fredbear Plush and kills him. One time Freddy sets up camp for the night. Michael Schmidt, Hoyschnick, Glamrock Body, and Henry Emily tell each other ghost stories to lighten the mood. I mean, there is a ghost here! So I guess they are really lightening the mood. Fiona Murray, Michael Afton, and Puppet discuss the games and what might happen in the morning. Fredbear cooks his food before putting his fire out. Monty looks at the night sky. Phone guy goes to sleep. Grim Foxy and Vanessa sleep in shit. Oh god. Why? Fritz screams for help. Foxy attempts to start a fire but is unsuccessful. Sammy Emily stays awake all night. Plush Shop Kid destroys cupcake supplies while he is asleep. White Tiger, White Tiger, Missing Audience Kid, and Balloon Kid cheerfully sing songs together. Susie's dog shoots an arrow at William Afton but misses kills Rory instead. Okay, first thing that's actually lore accurate so far. Kind of. Whatever. Hello guy stays up like all night. Ennard and Jeremy huddle for warmth. I think that's a bad idea, bro. Lizzie A, Mrs. Afton, Glitchtrap, and Phone Dude sleep in shifts. D-Bear cooks his food before putting his fire out. PP, Glam F, and M. Freddy cheerfully sing songs together. Kasahi, aka... Why did I make the image like... Why did I use that image, bro? Kasahi thinks about home. Andrew, Gabriel, and Michael Brooks sleep in shifts. Cassidy lets Shadow Freddy into her shelter. Mangle and Laughing Guy talk about the tribute still alive. I think you might not be alive after this, Mangle. You might... If any fucking kid comes near you other than Laughing Guy, who is definitely talking to you, you're probably dead. OMC lets Susie into his shelter. Cece and Helpy talk about the tribute still alive. Fazbear Entertainment cook their food before putting their fire out. Cassie is unable to start a fire and sleeps without the warmth. Foxy Bro and V10 1004 huddle 104 huddle for warmth. Pink Guy is unable to start a fire and sleeps without warmth. Pigtail Girl sets up camp for the night. Lefty attempts to start a fire but is unsuccessful. There's not really a lot of deaths happening and it's not really that crazy, so like, our lore accurate, so I'm thinking that my theory about this was about me just getting shit not working when I'm not recording, but shit doesn't work when I'm recording. Hopefully with that the universe can beat me, bro. Like, I just want to fucking see. Yeah. Can you at least load, please? I wanna. Okay. Gabriel scares OMC off. But Laura and Susie's dog work together for the day. Monty, Roxy, the Blob, and Andrew raid bite victims' camp while he is hunting. I think he's hunting for Fredbear right now. I think he's hunting the one that killed him. Jeremy Fitzgerald thinks about home. Michael Afton diverts Glamby's attention and runs away. Arnold makes a slingshot. Susie receives a hatchet from an unknown sponsor. White Tiger sprains his ankles while running away from Molten Freddy. Even a fucking multiversal God damn it. Even a fucking hallucination is scared of Molten Freddy of all people. Sammy Emily injures himself. Fiona Murray receives a hatchet from an unknown sponsor. D-Bear searches for firewood. Grim Foxy searches for firewood. Glam F and Mangle split up for for resources. PD practices his archery. Helpy and F-Bear work together for the day. Mac receives clean water from an unknown sponsor. 104 searches for a water source. Aren't you a fucking machine though? Eleanor picks flowers. Plush shop kid receives fresh food from an unknown sponsor. Puppet is pricked by thorns while picking berries. What's gonna happen here? Toyshnik begs for Paper Pals to kill him. They refuse, keeping Toyshnik alive. You're the one you should. You say you're the one you should not have killed, but you wanna die. So what do you expect? Literally, Michael discovers a river. Lizzie A, Fe, M2, MS, and he hunt for other resources, tributes. Elizabeth, okay. Sleeping Moon chases Balloon Kid. Oh god. Funtime Freddy sprains his ankle while running away from Glitch Trap. William Afton is pricked by thorns while picking berries. If William Afton dies, Springtrap is not gonna. Jeremy, Michael Brooks, and Pink Guy start fighting, but Michael Brooks run away as Jeremy kills phone. No, wait, no. Pink Guy. That's why Jeremy's the one you should not have killed. Of course. Pink Guy is William Afton, so yeah, he killed William Afton. But there's still like a lot more different versions of him. Helpy travels to higher ground. Yendo searches for a water. Again, you're a fucking animatronic. You're gonna fucking die if you drink water. You're gonna get an animatronic failure. You're gonna go into fucking human mode and you're gonna die. EM receives a hatchet from an unknown sponsor. Springtrap practices his archery. Burntrap constructs a shack. Vanessa makes a slingshot. Cassidy constructs a shack. Devil chases Cassie. Laughing Guy runs away from Lefty. Good choice, bro. Bonnie Kid died to that guy, by the way. That Bonnie Kid died. Like, he was cooked, bro. You're cooked if you're on the ground. No, you're gonna die. Cassie goes hunting. Phone Guy scares Yellow Guy off. Bon, Foxy, and Fritz unsuccessfully ambush Pigtail Girls. Ado, Freddy, and Cupcake kill them instead. No! Fritz! No, Fritz! No! Mrs. Afton travels to higher ground and Ennard constructs a shack. No, Fritz! Fritz! No! No! Wait, he's still alive though, it's black and white, but he's already black and white, so he's technically still alive, I guess. He just doesn't want to show his face. Phone Dude and Gabriel tell stories about themselves to each other. Monty begs for Foxy Dude to kill Foxy Bro to kill him. He refuses, keeping Monty alive. Yendo receives clean water from an unknown sponsor. Eleanor thinks about winning. Maybe. LP, Roxy, and Lizzie cheerfully sing songs together. Entered friends Henry, Emily, and D Bear and Evan dare away from his fire. Devil climbs a tree to rest. Blob receives fresh food. Balloon Kid and Glam F hunt for warmth. Yellow Guy, Valora, and them two discuss the games. I guess what might happen in the morning. Burn Traplet sends Andrew into his shelter. Why did you accept that? You're probably dead. Bro, you into a shelter? Nah. Into his killing zone? Yeah. If you survive that, Helpy receives clean water from an unknown sponsor. Michael Schmidt and OMC tell stories about themselves to each other. Cassie's unable to convince Arnold to not kill her. Arnold, why did you kill her? Why did you kill her? Susie receives medical supplies from an unknown sponsor. Michael Brooks loses sight of where he is. White Tiger climbs a tree to rest. Glamrock, Bonnie, Sleepy Moon, Blitztrap, and Cupcake track down and kill Mac. Why him? And why do you need these much guys? That much guys, bro. You don't need that much. Toshnik receives an explosive. Oh god. Oh god. That's scary to think about. Funtime Freddy starts a fire. Michael Afton attempts to start a fire but is unsuccessful. 104 tries to treat her infection. Phone guy severely injures Jeremy Fitzgerald and leaves them to die. Why is Phone guy getting the most kills? Springtrap cries himself to sleep. So does Sammy Emily for some reason. Cass sees a fire but stays hidden. Now what are they doing? Okay. Susie's dog friends Fredbear, Fiona Murray, and Mangle away from his fire. Molten Freddy sets up camp for the night. Laughing Guy, Lefty, and Mrs. Afton sleep in shifts. Oh god. EM falls into a frozen lake and drowns. God dang. God dang. Paper Pals, William Afton, Fazbear Entertainment, and Grim Foxy and Vanessa sleep in shifts. Jeremy overpowers Puppet, killing him. Plus Sharp Kid attempts to start a fire but is unsuccessful. Blonde Kid, Pigtail Girl, and Shadow Freddy sleep in shifts. Like, who's the one that got the most kills so far? Oh, wait, no, not yet. Arnold, Monty, and William Afton hunt for other tributes. Grim Foxy overhears Roxy and 104 talking in the distance. Fazbear Entertainment attack Ennard, but he manages to escape. M2 stalks Paper Pals. Glamrock Freddy tries to spearfish with a trident. Blob chases Vanessa. Sammy Emily questions his sanity. Plus Trap Kid, Cupcake, Glitch Trap, Lefty, and the Endo hunt for other tributes. Eleanor searches for firewood. Yellow Guy thinks about home. Foxy Broswood receives clean water from an unknown sponsor. Susie and Henry Emily search for resources. Cassidy searches for firewood. Shadow Freddy diverts Balora's attention and runs away. Torshnik receives medical supplies. God, no. No, she's gonna... Torshnik's about to use the medical supplies and the explosives to great use. We should probably kill them, even though they might just come back and 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 kill us. Fredbear dies from hypothermia. My money was on him. Nah, I'm joking. But my money was on Balloon Boy because he's my favorite character. Jeremy stalks Balloon Kid. Healthy fishes. Deep Dreadbear is unable to convince Molten Freddy to not kill him. Yes, that's why he's my second favorite. Burn Trap practices his archery. Laughing Guy spears Susie's dog in the abdomen. Dang. Funtime Freddy questions his sanity. Cassie discovers a river. Mrs. Afton collects fruit from a tree. Pigtail Girl camouflages herself in the bushes. God damn it. Don't ask what I was doing. Anyways. Glamrock, Bonnie, Andrew Helpy, and Fiona Murray and Lizzie A hunt for other trinkets. Michael Afton constructs a shack. Michael Brooks scares White Tiger off. Springtrap and Michael Schmidt split up to search for resources. Sleepy Moon and Gabriel hunt for other tributes. I'm still surprised that Laughing Guy survived from running from Lefty, bro. Phone Guy attacks Mango, but it manages to escape. Phone Guy, stop! Phone Guy, what angered you? Phone Guy. OMC stalks Devil. BV goes hunting. Phone Dude thinks about home. Like what the fuck angered Phone Guy in here, bro? Like he was like what is he doing? Why is he just on a rampage now? Oh. He's trying to prove that he's William Afton. Phone Guy is William Afton confirmed. Wait, Phone Guy is Pink Guy, and Pink Guy is Killer. Then, holy shit! Maybe we are solving FNaF lore. Wait a second. Are we solving the FNaF lore? Six cannon shots. 8 cannon shots. 8 cannon shots. Like, look at like why does he have like 2 kills? Like he doesn't have the most kills, which would probably go to Shadow Freddy, but he doesn't have like all the most kills out of all of them. It would go to Shadow Freddy or like yeah, Shadow Freddy. Devon tries to treat his infection. This is night 3. Eleanor tries to sing herself to sleep. Pigtail Girl loses sight of where she is. Blob cooks his food before putting his fire out. Potionik, Mangle, and OMC sleep in shifts. Gabriel ambushes Grim Foxy and kills him. Arnold stays awake all night. Glitchtrap screams for help. Cassidy attempts to climb a tree but falls on Phone Guy, killing them both. Blonde Kid, you saved us. You killed Phone Guy. I don't know why Phone Guy was so aggressive now. What the fuck angered him? Henry, Emily, Helpy, Cupcake, and phone dude tell each other's ghost stories to lighten the mood. Funtime Freddy questions his sanity. Mrs. Afton thinks about winning. Sleepy Moon tends to 104's wounds. Monty and Andrew tell stories about themselves to each other. Laughing Guy destroys White Tiger supplies while he's asleep. Jeremy defeats Lefty in a fight but spares his life. Susie stays awake all night. Evander poisons Glamrock Freddy's drink but mistakes it for his own and dies. Well, at least he tried to get a kill, and at least he killed himself. At least he killed himself. Wait a second. What if he killed himself just so he could do some memory victim bullshit? Molten Freddy and Ennard hold hands. Damn. Cassidy, Paper Pals, Yellow Guy, and help tell each other's ghost stories to lighten the mood. Foxy Bro begs for plush Trap Kid to kill him. He refuses, keeping literally Michael alive. You feel bad for your brother, bro. Just do it yourself if you feel bad. Like fucking stab yourself with your own mask. Take it off and stab yourself or punch yourself or jump off a cliff. You can commit suicide, bro. Yourself. Fiona Murray and Ballora sleep in shifts. Springtrap, Lizzie A, and Balloon Kid discuss the games and what might happen in the morning. Glamrock Bonnie, Michael Brooks, and Michael Afton cheerfully sing songs together. Roxy thinks about winning. William Afton tries to treat his infection. Yo, the moment a missing child interacts with William Afton, dude, he's probably dead. Especially with Cassidy, bro. Fazbear Entertainment convinced Shadow Freddy to snuggle with them. Vanessa passes out from exhaustion. Vanessa passes out from exhaustion. Sammy Emily begs for Yendo to kill him. He refuses, keeping Sammy Emily alive. Okay, already people are trying to kill themselves. M2 accidentally detonates a landmine while trying to arm it. Mike Schmidt and Burntrap tell stories about themselves to each other. That would probably go a bad or wrong way, bro. That would go a very, very bad way, bro. That would go a very, very bad way, bro. That would have. He's lucky that he survived that, bro. Pigtail Grove searches for a water resource. Molten Freddy search for a water source. Jeremy goes hunting. Fiona Murray, Bonnie Kid, Balloon Boy Kid, Plush Trap Kid, Funtime Freddy, and Michael Afton for other tributes. PD questions his sanity. Helpy, Effie, and Lizzie A get into a fight. Lizzie A triumphantly kills them both. Okay.
Ano ito?
Wait.
Anton?
Don't mind them. Don't mind them. Don't mind them. I'm recording.
Yeah. You're can ko record. Ano na? Nagre-record ko na at giniyayakan.
I'm doing video.
Doing video ko na ko action.
Um.
You video me?
No, no, I'm screen recorder.
Ah,
Cassidy shoots an arrow at. Okay. Cassidy shoots an arrow at Vanessa, misses and kills Mrs. Afton instead. Okay, I guess. Okay,
bisan nakita.
okay.
Okay, Anton.
Um, Arnold kills Michael Schmidt while he is resting. Okay. Glamrock Bonnie searches for a fire source. Monty receives medical supplies from an unknown sponsor. Devon fishes. Glitchtrap tries to spearfish with a trident. Mangle hunts for other tributes. Shadow Freddy dies from an infection. Burntrap begs for Sleepy Moon to kill him. He refuses, keeping Burntrap alive. Michael Brooks explored the arena. Paper Pals search for a water source. 104 falls into a pit and dies. They died to pit Bonnie. Oh god, Laughing Guy receives an explosive from an unknown sponsor. Andrew and Glamrock Freddy's search for resources. Sammy Emily practices his archery. NR received clean water from an unknown sponsor. Ballora, Blob, Roxy, and Hendo and Toyshnik hunt for other tributes. Susie severely slices OMC with a sword. Eleanor, Henry Emily, and Eleanor, literally Michael, Springtrap, and Cupcake tracked down and killed Gabriel. Why him? Why him? Yellow guy stabs Helpy while his back is turned. White Tiger travels to higher ground. Lefty tries to sleep through the entire day. I don't think that's a good idea. Lefty tries to sleep. William Afton thinks about home. Why? You're already in hell. Don't mind them. They're talking. They're just talking.
Ikaw magtatrabaho dito pag mag-uun.
14 cannon shots. Okay.
Murong. Wapre hula pre.
Yeah. Toyshnik poisons Ballora's drink. She drinks it and dies. Cupcake and Diendo sleep in shifts. So does Pigtail Girl and Glamrock Bonnie, Sleepy Moon, and Yellow Guy. Hey. Lizzie A passes out from exhaustion. Cassidy receives fresh food. Michael Brooks starts a fire. Eleanor climbs a tree to rest. Henry Emily tries to sing himself to sleep. Blob tends to his wounds. Balloon Kid is unable to start a fire and sleeps without warmth. Ennard and Fiona Murray talk about the tribute still alive. Jeremy severely injures Laughing Guy and leaves him to die. He's gonna make him laugh until he dies. Nice. He was still. I think he's still laughing, though. Peak rage bait. White Tiger goes to sleep. Glamrock Freddy receives a Glam F receives a hatchet. Monty thinks about winning. Roxy passes out from exhaustion. Plush Up Kid kills paper pals for their supplies. Back then, they took paper pals. They like stole their supplies or whatever. They stole paper pals themselves. Now they just killed them just for their supplies. Phone dude looks at the night sky. Susie receives clean water from an unknown sponsor. Glitch trap questions his sanity. William Afton poisons Michael Afton's drink, but mistakes it for his own and dies. This is how William Afton actually died. He was he was drinking some shit. He wa- he poisoned some random guy's drink, but he mistaked it for his own and died. Like father, like son. Sammy Emily tries to treat his infection. Springtrap looks at the night sky. Devo, Arnold, Vanessa, and Lefty tell each other ghost stories to lighten the mood. Andrew, Foxy Bro, Molten Freddy, Mangle, and Funtime Freddy track down and kill Burn Trap. There's no fucking way, bro. There's no fucking way. Monty runs away from Funtime Freddy. Balloon Kid, Eleanor, and Cassidy hunt for other tributes. Sammy Emily receives medical supplies. Lefty pushes White Tiger off a cliff during a knife fight. Vanessa hunts for other tributes. Foxy Bro camouflages himself in the bushes. I think that works though. Pigtail Girl stalks Mangle. Yellow Guy collects fruit from a tree. Springtrap explores the arena. Michael Afton collects fruit from a tree. Devil scares Toyshnik off. Plushtrap Kid searches for a water source. Glitchtrap, Susie, Fiona Murray, Sleepy Moon, and Phone Dudes hunt for other tributes. Henry Emily discovers a cave. Cupcake constructs a shack. Blobs airs entered off. Arnold practices his archery. Michael Brooks runs away from Roxy. Andrew, Yendo, and Glamrock Freddy track down and kill Elizabeth. Molten Freddy discovers a river. And Jeremy bashes Glamrock Bonnie's head against a rock several times. So that means that that Jeremy did this, not Monty. If Jeremy or that Bonnie killed himself, Bonnie is the guilty one. There were so much dead people than before already. Jeremy has 4 kills so far. He's alive. He's the one with the most kills. Wait, no. Oh, except for. Oh, wait, no. It's Carl the Cupcake. Molten Freddy questioned their sanity. I mean, you did find like a lake that's full of water. Eleanor defeats Vanessa in a fight but spares her life. Devo is unable to start a fire and sleeps without warmth. Roxy receives an explosive from an unknown sponsor. Sleepy Moon, Yellow Guy, and Henry Emily sleep in shifts. Mangle begs for Pigtail Girl to kill, but she refuses, keeping Mangle alive. Plushtrap Kid receives a hatchet from an unknown sponsor. Arnold starts a fire. Glitchtrap strangles Glamrock Freddy after engaging in a fist fight. Springtrap is awoken by nightmares. Michael Brooks receives clean water from an unknown sponsor. Cupcake tends to his wounds. Ennard, Andrew, and Toyshnik sleep in shifts. Funtime Freddy looks at the night sky. Balloon Kid receives fresh food from an unknown sponsor. Jeremy cannot handle the circumstances and commits suicide.
Get out, Kuno, get out.
That's crazy. Sammy Emily destroys Fiona Murray supplies while she is asleep. Cassidy quietly hums. Michael Afton goes to sleep. Susie loses sight of where she is. Blob attempts to start a fire but is unsuccessful. Foxy Bro ambushes Monty and kills him. I think he's planning to kill Andrew right now. Lefty sets up camp for the night. Phone dude dies from an infection. Okay. Days. Wait, it's already. It was night 5. That should have been the penultimate night. Henry Emily discovers a river. Molten Freddy steals from Ennard while he isn't looking. Blob and Toyshnik hunt for other tributes. Cupcake, Springtrap, and Balloon Kid hunt for other tributes. Roxy picks flowers. Sammy Emily diverts Yellow Guy's attention and runs away. Vanessa collects fruit from a tree. Michael Afton forces Arnold to kill Cass or Michael Brooks. Oh god. What is he doing? He decides to kill Cassidy. Oh no, he's so cooked. Push-Up Kid camouflages himself in the bushes. Devil defeats Funtime Freddy in a fight but spares his life. Fiona Murray camouflages herself in the bushes. Lefty chases Pigtail Girl. Yendo makes a wooden spear. Literally, Michael receives medical supplies. Susie picks flowers. Sleepy Moon injures himself. Glitch Trap receives a hatchet. Andrew discovers a river. Eleanor sees smoke rising in the distance but decides to investigate. Mangle receives clean water from an unknown sponsor. This was already crazy. It gets crazier and crazier the more uh, things happen. Carl the Cupcake is still alive though. Susie, Pigtail Girl, and Plush Up Kid sleeps in shifts. Eleanor thinks about winning. Stop it, stop. You're just using that prompt so that you cannot die. Oh, this is night 6, by the way. Arnold cries himself to sleep. Cupcake and Vanessa huddle for warmth. Sleepy Moon cries himself to sleep. Yendel attempts to start a fire but is unsuccessful. Yellow Guy stays awake all night. Balloon Kid tends to his wounds. Molten Freddy passes out. Molten Freddy passes out from exhaustion. Glitch Trap tends to Frontime Freddy's wounds. Mango lets Michael Afton into its shelter. Sammy Emily's quietly hums. Toyshnik convinces Springtrap to snuggle with him. Oh god, no, he's dead. He died. Lefty, Ennard, and Michael Brooks tell each other ghost stories to lighten the mood. Especially Michael Brooks. I think he saw. I think he saw. I think he saw Cassidy get murdered in cold blood from by Arnold. Literally, Michael loses sight of where he is. Blob shoots an arrow at Andrew but misses and kills FM instead. Oh god, no! Andrew has too much plot armor. Stop it! Henry Emily screams for help. Devon tries to climb a tree but falls to his death. Please, I want to see Andrew die. I want to see him fucking die. I don't want him to win again. It's too crazy. Susie makes a slingshot. Vanessa hunts for other tributes. Yellow Guy scares Molten Freddy off. Eleanor sets an explosive off, killing Balloon Kid. Why do you need just what? It's just for Balloon Kid. Just him. Sleepy Moon receives fresh food from an unknown sponsor. Mangle forces PK, aka Push-Up Kid, to kill Funtime Freddy or Yendo. He decides to kill Yendo. I mean, yeah, because Funtime Freddy has the Yendo inside him, okay? Yeah, Sammy Emily sprains his ankle while running away from Arnold. Yes, that guy seems like he's a hazard. If he killed Cassidy, then bro, I'd die. Lefty hunts for other tributes. Pigtail goes silently snaps Michael Afton's neck. God damn. Literally, Michael kills Andrew with his own weapon. What did I say? What did I say? He was training to kill Andrew, okay? He killed Monty, then he killed Andrew. I guess he did it just because he hates that guy's mask, because it looks similar to his. Michael Brooks and the Roxy work together for the day. Ennard searches for a water source. Toyshnik receives medical supplies from an unknown sponsor. Springtrap begs Cupcake to kill him. He refuses, keeping Springtrap alive. Aren't you already dead? Glitchtrap overhears Henry, Emily, and the Blob talking in the distance. Okay. What the fuck is a tracker jacker? Tracker jacker. The fuck is a tracker jacker? Oh god. That's scary. That's scary. Okay, wait. Pigtail girl slowly dies from the tracker jacker toxins. Henry Emily survives. Molten Freddy survives. Yes, he's a goat. He's a goat. Eleanor slowly dies from the tracker jacker toxins. Literally, Michael survives. Yes! Yes! The goat Foxy Goat survived. He is redeeming himself from killing his younger brother. Bro. Springtrap survives. Susie survives. Vanessa's stung to death. Blob survives. Ennard is stung to death. Cupcake and Mangle run out of places to run and are stung to death. Toyshnik survives. Sleepy Moon survives. Sammy Emily survives. Lefty survives. While running away from Tracker Jackers, Plush Up Kid grabs Roxy and throws her to the ground. You're that strong? I did not think you were that strong, bro. Glitchtrap survives. Yellow guy is stung to death. Michael Brooks is stung to death. 16 cannon shots can be heard. Arnold got Arnold. Look, look, they're both dead. Foxy bro is alive. Alright, look at this. Now we're like in the home stretch now. I don't care if Foxy bro dies now. Oh, he proved himself that he's strong already. So he can die now. Springtrap, Molten Freddy, and Sleepy Moon get into a fight. Sleepy Moon triumphantly kills them both. Whatever. Just Molten Freddy is still my favorite character. Second one. Toyshnik tends to PK's wounds. Yo, let's go. Lefty poisons Poisons Sammy Emily's drink. He drinks it and dies. Blob sees a fire but stays hidden. Literally, Michael attempts to start a fire but is unsuccessful. He's still alive though. He got so disoriented from all those killings that he can't even start a fire. Funtime Freddy attacks Susie, but Glitchtrap protects her, killing Funtime Freddy. Killing Funtime Freddy. Henry Emily goes to sleep. The feast. Oh god, no! Wait, that's good though. He still proved himself that he's strong as fuck. Oh, so dying now is still good. He died to Pit Bonnie. R.I.P. Goat. Foxy Bro fell into a pit and died. R.I.P. Goat. Sleepy Moon and Push Chef Kid work together to get more supplies. Toshnik and Lefty get into a fight over raw meat, but Lefty gives up and runs away. This glitch trap does not go to the feast. Susie takes a staff, leaning on against the cornucopia. Henry Emily decides not to go to the feast. Blob sobs while gripping a photo of his family and friends. I guess that's what Foxy Bro did before jumping off, I guess. But why the blob? You're not even fucking stupid. Henry Emily tries to spearfish with the trident. Lefty Glitchtrap stalks Lefty. Blob explores the arena. Toyshnik receives cooling water from an unknown sponsor. Susie tends to Sleepy Moon's wounds. Plushtrap Kid flodges himself in the bushes. R.I.P. I'm saluting, bro. You can't see it, but like I'm saluting to him. There are still people alive. Only a little bit though. So let's go see who is gonna survive. Lefty, Blob, Sleepy Moon, and Henry Emily sleep in shifts. PK, Glitchtrap, and Toyshnik discuss the games and what might happen in the morning. Susie's unable to start a fire and sleeps without warmth. Oh god, not this. Sleepy Moon hunts for other tributes. Lefty begs for the Blob to kill him. He refuses, keeping Lefty alive. PK, Henry Emily, and the Glitchtrap hunt for other tributes. Toyshnik searches for a water source. Susie receives fresh food from an unknown sponsor. Just no one died. Just someone please. Okay. PK defeats the Blob in a fight but spares his life. Lefty receives medical supplies from an unknown sponsor. Okay. What's this? Sleepy Moon, Henry Emily, Glitchtrap, and Susie form a suicide pact, killing themselves. Damn. This late? You guys could have won. Not to mention that Susie survived most of this. She was the first and she's seen everything, but then died at the end. Toyshnik tends to his wounds. What's gonna happen? Toyshnik practices his archery. PK and Lefty split up to search for resources. Blob dies from thirst. Okay, this is gonna. It's okay, let's see what happens. What the? Plus, Trap Kid cannot handle the circumstances and commits suicide. What? Lefty kills Toyshnik with his own weapon. Yep, that makes sense. Yep. Yep, and Lefty's the strongest character in all of FNaF. Yeah, let's just... Holy shit. Holy shit, this game was... This game was crazy. I should probably zoom it in for you guys. Yeah, that was crazy. Yeah, look at that. Look at all of this. Look at all of this. And there were 90 characters. This was the craziest game so far I've ever seen. I've done like games before this, like with different casts, but like, and I've done this, a one like this before, but it was very different. It had a very different story and outcome. Okay. Anyways, uh, bye.